அட போச்சே.
ஹாய்டா.
Hi.
Your face when you say hi da.
It's not about the face. I know I look good. இன்னைக்கு ஷரீஃப் ஒரு டாயை போட்டு வந்திருக்காண்டா.
Chick boom.
டாபிக் வந்துட்டான்டா.
கும்தலக்கடி தாம்.
அந்த நேர்கள் நல்லா இருக்கீங்கன்னு நம்ம நம்புறோம். ஆனா இத கண்டிப்பா நான் கமெண்ட்
என்
பண்ணி
கெட்டப்ப பார்த்த உடனே எல்லாரும் நல்லா இருப்பாங்க.
You're talking to the wrong person da.
அந்த ஃபுடி அப்படியே போட்டுரு.
கபடி
புள்ள பிடிக்கிறவன் வந்துட்டான்.
அது நீடா.
Remember he wore this to play soccer.
Yeah.
ஒரு கெத் இருக்கும்டா இந்த மாதிரி ஹூடி போட்ட உடனே.
All I saw is you missing
ஒரு
kicking.
ஒரு லைக் ஸ்ட்ரீட் லெஜெண்ட்ல ஒரு வைப்ஸ் காட்டும்டா.
உனக்கு அப்படியே ஒரு ஜுனின்யோ அந்த ரொனால்டின்யோன்னு நினைப்புடா.
ஆமா.
ஸ்ட்ரீட் வால்டா
ஃபவேலா லெஜெண்டா.
எஸ்டா. Welcome back to another episode of வடபோச்சே நேயர்களே. Counting down to our 100th episode, which is like in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2-3 weeks.
100வது நாள்.
100வது episode.
I mean, yes, 100வது episode.
So looking forward to that. நீங்களும் அதை எதிர்பார்த்துக்கிட்டு இருப்பீங்கன்னு நம்புகிறோம். And coming to this week, you want to take it away?
Yeah, so in the வாரத்தோட episode, we want to talk about whether attractive people have more opportunities in life. Basically, பார்க்க அழகாக இருந்தீங்கன்னா வாழ்க்கையில் உங்களுக்கு நிறைய வாய்ப்புகள் தானாக கிடைக்குமான்னு. That is the topic.
Looks with the golden spoon.
So how are you going to kickstart this topic? Do you want to like ஒரு வித்தியாசம்?
It's based on that theory, Sharif, you will not have any opportunities there.
What a philosophical comment.
Especially if you in the hoodie போட்டு போனா.
Hey, don't insult this hoodie, man. It's been with me since
No,
2005.
you are already insulting this hoodie by wearing it.
I just waiting for the time this
விஜய்
hoodie
சார்
gonna
வந்து
give way.
பாராட்டுவாரு.
What Jawar is it?
I just waiting for the time for the hoodie to give way.
Why
Like,
would you give it
எங்கேயாச்சும்
up?
கிழிஞ்சி அதோட தூக்கி வீசிடலாம்.
What எனக்கு என்ன தெரியுமா இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்கா இருக்கும், நம்ம ஒரு போல் பண்ணோம் நேயர்களுக்கு. நம்ம 4 பேர்ல யாரு மோஸ்
நீ தாண்டா.
I think கூட்டி கழிச்சு பார்த்தா வந்து
இல்ல,
no,
definitely
கூட்டி
நான்
கழிச்சு
தான்
பார்த்தா வந்து you all are 10 upon 10, but just that Diva is 2 upon 10, Bharat 1 upon 10,
Hey!
Jawar 1 upon 10. Now maybe I think 6 or 7 lah.
கல்ட்டு நாய வாய முடியா.
இல்ல நான் தான் வின்னு எனக்கு நல்லா தெரிஞ்சு போச்சு. பட் இருந்தாலும் அது ஒரு போலா
நான் போல் போடுறேன்டா.
ஒரு
This time I make sure
போட்டு
there's no like கல்ல போட்டு and all that.
கல்ல விட்டு விழுறது உனக்கு.
புரிஞ்சா சரி.
கல்ல விட்டு விழுறது உனக்கு, நமக்கு இல்ல.
காலை விட்டு இடுந்தா ஜெயிக்க மாட்டேங்கிறேன் நீ.
I give you all chance lah.
It's not that da.
Chance கொடுத்தா நல்லா you have to use it.
போடா.
You will also give community chess.
இந்த மோனோபொலி ஜோக் இவனுக்கு புரியுதான்னு தெரியல.
Oh, you don't play Monopoly?
I long time ago lah. I'm not like into the Monopoly
Yeah,
game
like,
நல்லா
this
விளையாடுவேன்டா.
is like
I'm sure you know.
Oh yeah, right.
இது நம்ம joke.
Hey, wow, 4 years ready sir. Oh yeah.
ஸோ இப்போ ஒரு கேள்வி தொடங்குறேன். நம்ம 4 பேர்ல we rate it as upon 10 for attractiveness. Who is the most attractive da?
I dara prabhu da, all 10 da. Nice.
I would follow Jawar da. All of you are 10s da.
Yes.
Very good da.
Yeah, we are 10s da. Definitely.
See, அங்க யாரும் குவைட் இருக்காங்க.
அவன் மட்டும் பாத்தியா.
So okay, I'll give a rating. நாங்க எல்லாரும் 1 தான்.
I will still take it.
இல்ல
Good
ஆனா
guys.
ஆனா
Politically correct.
வெக்கமே இல்லாம நீயும் 1ன்னு சொன்ன பாரு. 1
Yeah, I'm the one. So
Correct.
yeah, I'm the one for my wife. Yeah, correct.
Okay da.
Wow. You are also the one da, as in மூத்ரம்.
ஸோ அந்த அட்ராக்டிவ்னஸ் வச்சு, the looks வச்சு, you know how
But
does
we never rate us.
Tens lah. Just say
Yeah, all
that.
tens.
Politically correct answer lah.
Yes.
உண்மையான ஆன்சர் சொன்னா குரூப்ல ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஷிப் எல்லாம் போயிடும்.
Barav, you're 0.5. You're 0.2.
It doesn't matter.
Sharif, you're not 0.01.
Thank you, da.
Because of the hoodie டா.
Yes.
இல்லாட்டி நீ 0.02 ஸ்கோர் பண்ணிருப்படா. Now just 0.
அண்ணா லிட்டில் ரைட் அடிங்க நீங்களா?
இப்படியே பண்ணிட்டு நெகட்டிவ் போற.
Sharif look like annoying orange.
Hey Apple.
Hey, Apple.
I have never heard the name annoying orange in a very long
I think the channel is dead, bro.
That's true.
I don't know.
So back to the hypothesis of the episode. So same format as previous episodes. Now let's go in around and answer the question lah. So Sharif, do you think more like better looking people get more opportunities in life?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Barav?
Yeah.
Jawar?
100%.
100%. Okay. இதுல ஆணித்தரமா 100% சொன்னியே அதுக்கு காரணம் என்ன?
Hey, since secondary school, poly days, now even in work, I've been seeing it live. Provided good looking girls or good looking guys, they do get the way. Like, okay, for good looking guys, right, there's some like, because they are good looking, they can get away with cheeky comments and everything. For good looking girls, they can get away with like delegating their work.
Delegating is a good thing, what?
Okay, you delegate.
Do you mean delegate or neglect?
அது not
Neglect.
delegating. I think
Or
pushing
neglect.
their
Oh, yeah,
work away to
neglect.
someone else.
Yeah,
correct?
they neglect, and then someone else will like, never mind lah, I do for her. So it's like மாட்டிக்கிட்டு இருக்கிறது நம்ம தான்டா, ஏன்னா நம்ம சாதாரண மனுஷனுங்க.
நீ டிரான்ஸ்ஃபார்மர்ஸ் 12 வயசுலயே டிரான்ஸ்ஃபார்மர்ஸ் போட்ட பெல்ட் போட்ட ஆளாச்சு.
ஆமாண்டா.
The belt back then was in trend.
That's why you stepped like one good looking fella, right?
No. Yeah, I just was trendy, that's all.
Then you will also go around.
I never get over. I never
And
get-
the dating episode தானே.
No, nothing.
நீ
Okay,
break up
continue. But
So
seriously,
இதுல இருந்து தெரியுது you are
no. I don't do this kind of nonsense all. But on a serious note, I mean, it's irritating because you know why? Like when they neglect their work, it becomes someone else's burden. Like especially during group project, right? Like imagine this is the dynamics of the group. 3 of the guys, it's a 4-man group project. 3 guys இருக்கும், ஒரு அழகான girl வருது. Definitely the other 2 or the group will be like, we got the prettiest girl in this in the group. Then they were like, okay, let her, if she do her work, never do also, they will do because she's always there. Whereas in another context, right, if the handsome looking guy is in the group, though he do the work, just because he's handsome, he can like flirt around, give cheeky comments and stuff, and the girls will be like normal. I mean, I've experienced both of these. I've seen it. That's why what I always do is I always stick to the same guy group so that the work is always going to be done. Then after that, when it comes to those handsome guys who are in my group, they cannot give any stupid comments. Right? We all guy, then most we just say, hey, fuck you, just do your own work. How about Barav?
I just want to counteract to one point. Jawar, இப்ப நீ சொன்னீல அழகான பொண்ணுங்க not every pretty girl is like that.
No, I'm not telling
This
all
is based off this is based off your experience.
my
correct?
experience of what I'm seeing. But it is something which is, so far I've never seen the out of the box lah. Like the opposite of what I'm saying lah. So yeah.
So நான் ஏன் yes answer பண்ணேன்னா it touches a bit on presentable looks, you know, all that. Usually when you have a certain look, you start to become more confident. You know, you're like you sort of like you have that confidence boost. People who think அவங்க அழகா இல்லை, you know, they're not attractive, they tend to have low self-confidence. So other way, you know, would sort of like, if you're going for an interview and all that, I'm thinking from that point of view, it would sort of be a negative point in that sense. இதை நான் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் பண்ணதில்லை. நாட் I don't really see it lah, but just based on like confidence in that sense. It's just logical that people who are attractive, they get more opportunities.
So you're saying people who are more visually imposing,
Yeah.
not just the பார்க்கறதுக்கு நல்லா இருப்பாங்கன்னு, not just them, but the person who is tall, broad build,
I mean,
stands
that's
out from
how
the crowd. Yeah,
the
I think
they're fitting the stereotype lah.
yeah, correct.
Yeah.
They somehow they get more attention. Somehow they get more.
இப்ப
அந்த
ஒரு-
attentionனால they'll get more opportunities.
இப்ப ஜாவரோட எக்ஸாம்பிள் ஒன்று சொன்னால, வெரி குட் எக்ஸாம்பிள், ரைட்? அந்த என்ன 50 Shades of Grey,
Hey, that was gonna be my point.
fuck you. 50 Shades of Grey அதுவே என்ன மாதிரி ஒரு தனியா வந்து அந்த மாதிரி ஏதாச்சும் கசம்
இல்ல அந்த
ஜெயில போட்டுக்க சார்னு
இல்ல.
தூக்கி போட மாட்டானுங்க.
அந்த பொண்ணு செத்துருவாடா. ட்ரை anything.
யானை மிதிச்சு குஞ்சு செத்து போச்சு.
இல்லடா, I mean, it is a serious thing. You see, அவன் வந்து he's rich, he's good looking, like yeah, so if you look at it from that perspective, and the 50 Shades of Grey is a good example. இது yes.
நானே இந்த கேள்வி கேட்டிருக்கேன். லைக் அந்த குட் லுக்கிங் பணக்காரனை ஒரு ஆவரேஜ் லுக்கிங் பிச்சைக்காரனா மாத்தினா அந்த படம் வந்து ரொமான்ஸ் ஜோருக்கு பதிலா கிரைம் ஜோரா.
அவனை கோட்டைக்கு இழுத்துட்டு வந்து அவனை எப்படி சூ பண்றாங்கிறத பாருங்கடா.
அவனுக்கு கான்ட்ராக்ட் கூட பிரிண்ட் அவுட் பண்றதுக்கு ஆள் இருக்காது.
No, because I mean, I'm not saying it's wrong. I think it's natural lah. But the whole lure of that Christian Grey, right? That's the name, right?
I think so.
So the whole lure of the Christian Grey was the way he like come in and swoop the girl off her feet in the helicopter. No more panni the panna.
play room காட்டுவான்னு
Yeah.
like he enters
Yeah.
his-
So that's the whole like. There was a whole like attractiveness behind the character lah. So அதெல்லாம் எடுத்து
அதான் சொல்றேன், அதான் சொல்றேன், வாங்கல வந்து என் பிளே ரூம பாருங்க.
Another one is the season U. Okay,
அது நான் பார்த்ததே இல்ல.
அதுதான் பார்க்கல.
Okay, what the guy does is very very
Wait, what? You're talking about the movie?
the drama in Netflix. You
drama?
season.
Oh, you.
Okay, அவன் பண்றது actually very tough, you know. He will stalk the girl to the point like he know everything. He will even
He's a murderer. What?
and he murders girls. Okay, we don't talk about the murder aspect lah. He stalks the girls like crazy. He even steals their innerwears and smells them and stuff, that kind. You know, it's very very bad. But in real life, when girls who watch the show, right, they'll be like, oh my god, he's so good looking, but he's like literally doing something wrong.
Okay, so there was even the actor himself இதை வந்து அட்ரஸ் பண்ணிருக்கான்.
Yeah.
So a lot of women actually like this character. You know why? Because I mean the psychotic aspect aside, he was very devoted to the partner.
Yeah, that is true. He's like
So-
those very committed.
I mean, is the
relationship.
extreme level lah, but the idea that he's so devoted makes him the character attractive to some girls or people who are attracted to guys lah. So and the actor himself enna sonnana when he based on what I've seen in some social media posts, take it with a pinch of salt, எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு he did post it lah. So என்ன நடந்துச்சுன்னா there were a lot of people who were like going crazy over the character. Then and the actor என்ன வெளிப்படையா சொன்னான்னா, this guy is a psychotic murderer, please do not idolize characters like this. He himself posted something like that, if I'm right. So I mean, and the devotion that he shows to the partner is seen as attractive, and because he's good looking, it's easier to get attracted to that. Either way, if the guy was not good looking, because the guy, right, the Yula Nadichavan, the main character, is considered to be like a dreamy guy. Because he's not a like very macho man type of build, but he reads books, he's very like in a cafe, boy. So if you swap that character to a less attractive person, I think you'll become a stalker.
If you talk about real life scenario, it will be Ted Bundy. Because he's handsome. A lot of people adore him, and he ended up being a serial killer.
There was another Netflix movie, 365 Days.
Oh, that was a trash movie.
Then
2 minutes in
I didn't see the whole movie. So basically, what it was in the Italian mafia, whether he kidnapped a girl or something, and then over the course of a period of time, he made the girl fall in love with him by being abusive or something like that. That's what I get.
No, not abusive. He locked her up and
Is
she
it?
can't go anywhere and stuff.
Yeah, abusive lah. Being
Eh,
abusive to her.
Yeah. Damn weird day.
It's a
Damn
weird, very weird. Yeah, it's weird.
But yeah, என்ன கேட்டா I will also say yes lah. Because like இப்பதான் டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ண காரணங்களை வச்சு like and it applies to both males and females. Unfortunately, the TV shows that I am exposed to portrays male characters lah, but that doesn't mean that other females can apply பண்ணது. I think it really applies to both genders. So, but yeah, எனக்கு வந்து also like from personal experience also is like people treat you differently when you look better compared to if you look by the society's definition of less attractive lah. So just one case example that I had a very very stark contrast. So now I was working in a place and this is when I was already like into fitness and all that lah. So if you look at me, you'll see like a typical gym guy lah, like the look a bit buff, blah blah blah. So me and my colleague, right, we both have the same level in the hierarchy of the company. And there was one day I did something like it's just like something small lah, and I didn't really do anything major. Like, I just don't focus on what I did lah. So I did something, and another superior reacted to my action in a joking manner. Okay, when my colleague did the same thing another day, he got bullied. And my colleague is like this, the skinny, scrawny type of looking guy. But when I saw that, I was just very disheartened because like why is there such a difference? நான் பண்ணதும் ஒரே இதுதான், அவன் பண்ணதும் ஒரே இதுதான்.
And the double standards குத்துதுல. You feel the double standards.
Yeah, it's very I would say embarrassing and disheartening. Because like
Equality is missing.
yeah, like it's so blatant. Like it's not one of those things that you can like you will dissect, you know, like if I did something different then the treatment was different, it will be a totally வேற மாதிரி ஒரு கதை. ஆனா அவன் அதே இதை பண்ண exactly the same thing as me, but then he got treated like shit. The only hypothesis I can have, because the only different variable, right, was the size. Everything else same, hierarchy, you can talk about, I don't know, we have the same skin color, everything. So that one all, there was no other variable there other than our difference in physical appearance. So I just found it very disheartening lah at that point.
Okay, now I got another question. Have you all ever experienced losing a job just because the other person is better looking but they're not as qualified as you?
What do you
அது
mean
நமக்கு
losing a
தெரியாது.
job?
We don't know why we lose
Like
the job.
interview.
No, we
like
don't know.
they get
We
a
don't
job.
That's not getting a job.
Yeah lah.
How would I know?
Yeah, we won't know the reason why.
That's
I mean, நம்ம in the Singapore இருக்கிற context வந்து we don't know why we didn't get the job.
அது வந்து it will fall under assumption in my opinion. It's we assume அவங்க அழகா இருக்கிறதால தான் அவங்களுக்கு வேலை. அது வந்து சுத்து குழுப்பு.
இல்ல மத்த candidates வந்து நாங்க பார்த்ததே இல்லையே during the interview process.
That is also true. Unless you're going for like a supermodel contest or அந்த மாதிரி lah, you know, manhunt அந்த மாதிரி. Then you know, because you lose out because other person looks better, then yeah, understandable.
Speaking of,
yeah.
sorry. Speaking of, it's actually there's a lot of research done about whether better looking people get callbacks. And research shows that average callback rate for all resumes is 30%. For attractive women, they get 54% callbacks. Attractive men get 47% callbacks. So, based on the study, it is a fact. But for our specific reasons, we can't answer.
Yeah.
Because we don't know. Sharif, you were saying?
No, இல்ல, I wanted to expand the topic into ஒரு ஸ்பெசிஃபிக்கான இண்டஸ்ட்ரி. அது வந்து ஏர்லைன் ஸ்டூவர்ட் /ஸ்டூவர்டஸ் இண்டஸ்ட்ரி. சில airlines வந்து they really emphasize on looking good. சில stewardess or steward hire பண்ணா ஒரு certain high profile இருக்கணும். ஒரு certain
reputation lah.
not reputation. It's really very superficial. Sorry to say, but how they hire you is based on how you look, your height, your weight profile, your body structure. எப்படி இருக்கீங்க? How do you come across as a presentable? And I totally get it. In the மாதிரி competitive service industry la வந்து yes, looks will play a part.
Because that's the first impression that you leave on someone.
Yeah. And like airline industry la வந்து and from what I've heard, some companies they do take it to maybe undesirable level of scrutinization. Yeah.
But நீ வந்து airline பேசுனீனா it is I mean like it's like a requirement. What some jobs do have a requirement, and maybe that is their requirement because they are in their service line. They are not only picking like particular gender, they are overall.
So you tell me in the job expectation, or you know the job posting when you see it on like places like LinkedIn, they are required to look good. You're required to have a good looking face. They won't tell.
They don't tell, but it's like a untold.
They'll imply it. So they'll say,
tell you what.
They say,
but if you talk about it, they do for airline requirement. They say that you need to be in certain height. What?
yeah, correct. That's what I say. Certain height.
So indirectly, they are telling you what.
அதான்டா ஷரீஃப் சொல்றான்.
Yeah, but they won't explicitly tell you. They say அவங்க சொல்லவே மாட்டாங்க. You have to have a good looking face and good looking physique. யாரும் சொல்ல மாட்டேன் because it's straight up discrimination.
But
no, that's illegal also, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I feel that they are fair to a certain extent because even if you are good looking and you don't have the height, they don't take you in.
I don't know, bro.
Even if you're good looking and you don't have the height, they won't take you in.
Okay, if you are good looking and you don't meet the height requirement for the airline, they will not let.
Of course lah.
And also service lines, right? Service line almost, right? All the time, and before they recruit, they will actually ask for your photos.
Correct. சில இன்சூரன்ஸ் கம்பெனி வந்து அவங்க recruit பண்ணும்போது for their some insurance agent, they tend to hire a lot of good looking people. So they I know they get more business lah in that sense.
Impression
based business, yeah. Do you all think is it okay to do that, or is it really unjustified?
நீ அப்படி பேசினா it makes sense. Like okay, for example, if you go for a meeting, right? Let's talk about bosses level, right? Like boss meet பண்ணும்போது they usually go like they go in a certain level of certain car, certain watch, and certain dress code. It's not because they want to like it's their first impression. Like it's like they are capable காட்டுற மாதிரி. So like if you think about it, certain high ranking like high level businessmen, they are like they do stay in certain houses, they do have certain cars. It's not because they want to, because they have to.
Not have to lah. They want to also what?
It boils down to first impression. Ultimately, right? இப்போ நீங்க ரெண்டு பேரும் சொல்றதை வச்சு ஈவன் மிஸ்டர் கிரே எக்ஸாம்பிள் எடுத்துக்குவோம். அந்த பொண்ணு பேர் என்னன்னு எனக்கு சத்தியமா தெரியாது. அவங்க
பரணி.
What the hell was the name?
I don't know what's the character name. I don't know what's the character name. Dakota தான் தெரியும். அவங்க character name என்ன தெரியாது.
Dakota Johnson.
Not Fanning, sorry. Johnson. I don't think he's Fanning. ஐயோ
இல்ல. So என் பாயிண்ட் என்னன்னா அவங்களோட first impression of the guy, that's what gave that thing that actually this guy அந்த play room காட்டினாலும் I'll play along, அந்த மாதிரி that kind of a thing. So it's the first impression which matters. If let's say it's just, for example, some obnoxious douchebag, wearing probably one singlet, wear one cap, doing that kind of stuff.
Door. Yeah, when you go playroom like this,
she'll obviously be like, what the fuck.
He'll be in IMH.
Likewise, even in interviews, you look at someone sloppily dressed, never trim the hair or something.
No, but that's not good looking. That's under presentation already.
Yeah, not presentation.
You know what? Okay, and the line எங்க இருக்கு presentation and good looking. You get what I mean?
Good looking is your fucking face.
You're handsome. You're pretty. That kind of.
சரி நீ யாரா இருந்தா
Presentation is the effort you put.
Regardless of your how you look, but to look presentable.
No, I say that to Sharif. I made my point is because I want என்ன சொன்னா insurance agent they hire good looking people.
Yes.
So in order அந்த மாதிரி பார்த்தா businessmen do this kind of have this kind of things is because they want to get the clients in. It's the same. Is in end of the day that is a business aspect to a certain extent.
Yeah.
but it still boils down to first impression lah.
No, not really. I'm talking about business aspect and how they are getting they are selling the product.
First impression is another episode on its own. Because first impression is a huge factor. Because once you make a first impression about someone, you don't change it.
Yeah, that's what
But
that's
that's a different. That's a
Completely
whole other
different.
subtopic. Yeah. Because that one is regardless of looks. That one depends on the way the person walks, the way the person smiles, shake your hand, talk, blah blah blah. So that one has a lot to do with non-verbals and like your
Okay.
whole way you carry yourself.
so இது வந்து நேச்சுரலா நீ அழகா பிறந்தீனா அதுக்கு
Yeah, something like that.
It's
Or
like
if you're a woman, you know how to put makeup like fucking sweet.
What I want to know from you all is where does it get too much? Where do we draw the line where it gets too much? Sorry, you can hire people based on their looks and all that, but where does it get too much? Where do we cross the line?
In my opinion, it gets too much when if let's say you have two somewhat equally qualified. No, a good looking person who is less qualified and a quote unquote worse looking person who is more qualified. You hire the better looking person. I think
So
that's
instead
where
of
it's over the line.
meritocracy க்கு பதிலா you favoritism
yeah
choose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
where it becomes unfair lah.
yeah
Because உங்களுக்கெல்லாம் ஒரு like this scenario based question இருக்கு. I can ask later. I can ask now also. Depend on how the conversation goes as well.
Go ahead. Ask.
Okay. So in the scenario வந்து you are the owner of a small medium enterprise. Entrepreneur இருக்கீங்க. And under you you have a team and you have your marketing and all that, your sales team and all that. So one day ஒரு business proposal இருக்கு. You have to fly over. So company budget வந்து you only can bring one person along. And you have two people in your sales team. ஒருத்த வந்து he looks average looking, sort of presentable, but அவனோட sales knowledge is very very good, extremely good, very very good. இன்னொருத்த வந்து he looks like act like a model Hollywood actor, very imposing, the moment he enter a room you notice him. He can't help it but you notice him because that's how he presents himself. He has ஒரு அளவுக்கு good sales knowledge and a good knowledge of the product, but the person A, the person I mentioned before has a higher sales knowledge. Even வந்து he maybe a bit less. So who do you make the decision to bring along with you?
I go first because I got an example. I will definitely bring the person who has a better knowledge. Okay, நான் இதை வந்து இப்படி சொல்லணும்னா VIP 2 பாத்தியா?
Can I add one more prerequisite of this one? Person A வந்து but person A or the first person I mentioned, high sales knowledge, communication skill வந்து there acceptable. The second person, the one who looks like a Hollywood star, impeccable communication skill. So from there you make your decision who you gonna
Impeccable communication.
very good.
That means you
Then
can
you'll take the
you
better- Of course,
definitely
I'll take
communication
person B
one.
no
You are
what I'm
spoiling
trying to
the
say
person
is,
A.
If you are going for a sales meeting and you're telling me that this person has adequate knowledge and has impeccable communication skills, I'll fucking take the guy. What?
Yeah, definitely.
What
Now
if
I
you-
change my
what
opinion.
if the
Even if he's a
communication is
dumbass.
what if the communication is also part of how he presents himself, how he commands attention,
Okay, for example, right? Best example,
just
VIP
because of
2.
how he looks?
No, VIP 2.
No,
but
that's not communication.
Okay.
Really.
Sorry. Okay. Leave out that. Yeah.
Jawar, give your VIP to example.
Example அது குடு.
Okay, so if you talk about communication, I tell you the difference. Kajol will walk in and Dhanush also walk in. Dhanush will come in a stupid scooter. Kajol will come in a very nice car and stuff. Then the guy who's he will வந்து உட்கார்ந்திருப்பான் வந்து he wear vesti, he will like look very typical. come in, Kajol will snap her finger, they will come, they will present like damn, like their presentation is like the pop art, drawing, everything, then got like 3D design, everything explained. Then next is Dhanush turn. 2 minutes தான் எடுத்திருப்பா present பண்ண, and she made a present like, you know, it's like very impactful. Like you see, like okay, she made a presentation. Then it came to Dhanush turn. He didn't did all that. He sit down on the floor. He opened the Aki drawing. அழகா ப்ரெசென்ட் பண்ணுவோம். ஐயா இங்கே வந்து இப்படி வச்சா இந்த நடக்கும், இந்த வந்து டாய்லெட் இப்படி கட்டணும் வாஸ்துக்கு அதுக்கு. And the way he explained, like it's like you are telling like very nicely, like கிளி புல்லட்ட சொல்ற மாதிரி. And after finish, right, he will actually praise Kajol for her presentation, and he say she did very well. But end up he will only give to Dhanush the project. That is because he got, if you talk about communication, right, Dhanush is communicating better than her. Even though she's having a very good presentation build up, she's not communicating properly. She's not like, how to say, buying the person. For example, Wolf of Wall Street, he will go and take the pen and ask the guy, what? Sell me this pen. All will talk. Only one person will say, do you have a pen? No. Nah. That's how you sell the pen.
So you're saying person who understands the customer will be
the person who know how to communicate the best is who you're supposed to bring for a sales meeting.
In a
okay.
sales is
So
understanding.
I told you all my I gave you a prerequisite where one is a better communication. Okay, you leave that out. We cut that out.
Yeah.
Because that would be too obvious already. So
if you're saying that, then be ready. What he's good looking. He only have average knowledge, but he has a very good communication skill.
Yeah, my bad.
Win lose. Who cares?
சேல்ஸ் பிச்சில் வந்து உனக்கு கம்யூனிகேஷன் தான் தேவை. லுக்ஸ் வந்து அந்த மீட்டிங்கில் தான் சரியாக வரும். அதுக்கப்புறம் அந்த வேலையை நடக்கிறது, அந்த ப்ரொசஸ், இட் மேட்டர்ஸ் அ லாட். You need someone to communicate that pitch, that message with no bullshit. Not say no bullshit, but in terms of like with full-fledged knowledge.
Yeah.
So அந்த கட்டத்தில் வந்து personally definitely, because of the fact that கம்யூனிகேஷன் ஓரளவுக்கு இருந்தாலும் அந்த நாலேஜோட, come on, it's gotta be personal, man.
Eva?
Yeah lah, personally lah. I'm assuming na rendu perukityo like I can like vibe with the same way.
Okay.
So I will say that person A because the communication skills, knowledge will be important lah over the sales meeting. And now we're talking about whether good-looking people have advantages, right? Good-looking people also have disadvantages. Because sometimes you நிறைய பேருக்கு when you see a good-looking person பொறாமை கூட வரும், and you treat them badly as a result. So there's that side of the coin also. It's like some people get treated badly because people are jealous of them. Like if you see very like maybe good-looking people on IG and you follow them, right? They can do small thing in people for no fucking reason will just give them hate just because they're good looking.
I experience this a lot.
Yeah.
I experience this especially when I play FIFA with you.
நான் எதுவும் சொல்லல.
I wanted to ask you drop how many hate comments to how many people? I wanted to ask you.
I drop how many hate comments? I get the hate, Matla. I get the hate.
What about the guy who says I'm open?
Huh?
So there's that side of the spectrum also lah. Like because sometimes if let's say you're looking at it in the context of a sales meeting, right? If the person is too good looking also, right, you'll be distracted. You won't really focus on the content. You'll be looking at the person all the way. It's natural. So
Human nature lah.
yeah, it's just one of those things. So which is why when you say things like communication skills, right? Communication skills are the irunda. If let's say you speak well, then people will perceive you as better looking because you can speak better. And
It comes with a package.
yeah, it's part of the package. Like you know, like sirichi pesna, whether you are standing up straight and talking and all those things, you know. So and the mari things, right, actually play a part into making yourself seem more attractive lah. Yeah, so got that side of the spectrum also lah. So I mean, நம்ம வந்து like பேசிருக்கோம்ல, like whether they get advantages also, but there's unfortunately with the advantages that disadvantages also. Why? Because envy is part of human nature as well.
You know, there's certain like provable instances. I don't know whether a study has been done because there's this guy I follow. He made a claim when they was watching a lecture about certain subject. He found the lecture to be actually very enlightening. Anna, he realized the lecture is not doing as well because the person speaking had a accent from one country. I won't say the country. Okay. You know, on the other side, when he's watched a different lecture, but the person had a British accent, very polished accent. That thing got a lot of views, a lot of likes and comments. So the பேசுற accent, it all comes as part of the package.
Communication
It's a
skill
sad,
lah.
yeah, it's sad. Yeah, it is a communication skill, but it's a sad reality because a lot of these looks, நீ பேசுற விதம், is something that we cannot help. We are born with it and we grew up with it. So
பேசுற விதம் பத்தி if you talk about talking and all that one falls under first impression already, right?
Unless you like yell and walk into the room when you first meet someone lah. That is under fucking first impression.
Actually,
you know, first impression is when you like lay eyes on someone.
actually right. For example, or when we find someone or you want to talk to someone, like more like you want to have a relationship with the person, you don't go and talk to people who you don't find attractive. I find it bullshit when people say, oh, it's not about the looks, it's only about how they present themselves or personality, characteristics.
I'm sorry. I truly believe it's not about the looks.
They shut up lah.
No, I'm sorry. I mean, if I'm talking about
disagree lah.
if I'm talking about settling down with someone, looks is not the most. It is there in the list. It's not the most important thing in the list.
Of course,
But
lah.
that's what I'm trying to say. It's there in the list already, what?
How you make the first impression is via your, no, sorry to say, it's your looks, your first impression.
So don't come and tell me, oh, he நான் வந்து அழகா இருக்கிறத பார்க்கல, அவன் நல்லா attitude இருக்குன்னு. That's bullshit, that's bullshit.
It's like a wrapping paper to the gift.
Yeah, because right, there's also I've been in so many situations where like I've been attracted, like younger days I've been attracted to people, but then like pesa and because through doing like activities together, like maybe schoolwork or whatever shit, you learn about their personality and I don't find them attractive anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but the first impression was I did think they were like good looking and all that lah. But after a while, like poga personality patti theriya, when you learn about this person, they really don't become as under evil like there's no appeal anymore really.
Like for me, right, why I say looks is not at the top of the list. Like ஒருத்தங்க வந்து like for example ஒரு ரெஸ்டாரண்ட் போற வெயிட்டர் வந்து தண்ணி வைக்கிறாங்க, அந்த தேங்க்யூங்கிற அந்த இது சொல்லலைன்னா எவ்வளவு அழகா இருந்தாலும் what the fuck. To me that's like a turn off already. It's how you respect. Respect is the biggest thing in my list.
Your character, your mannerisms,
Exactly.
how you treat other people, it's one of the top priorities.
So,
so எவ்வளவு அழகா இருக்கிறதுங்கிறது என்ன பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் in a relationship, Jawar, I think is not important to me, in my opinion.
I mean,
I think more to character lah.
Do you still find it to be one of the things that you
he
look
just
out
not said what?
Yeah, it is in the list. It is in the list.
There you go.
But it's not at the top, you see. It's neither in the mid or something. It's probably 3/4 bottom. If that makes sense.
I mean, it's there lah. I mean, everyone must. No, I just don't agree to person who say I totally don't look at it.
Oh yeah.
There are people who come to me and say, no, I totally don't care about that. That is what irritates me.
So Jawhar
Why?
and Bharaf are all on the same page.
It has to be in the
Yeah,
list.
they are on the same page.
My
So
point
no
is,
argument
it has to be in the list.
It's not has to be.
It's
in the list.
naturally
It's
in
not-
the list.
It is
Yeah.
in the
It
list.
is in the list. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm telling those people who say it's not in the list. Who come tell me, or they don't look at it.
எனக்கு ஒரு
Inexperienced
doesn't
people
even
இருப்பாங்க,
bother.
and also
எனக்கு ஒரு விஷயம் தெரிஞ்சாகணும். Who are the people who come up to you specifically and tell you these kind of things?
இல்ல
Some
Jawhar
friends
எனக்கு looks வந்து I don't
அதான்
care about looks.
அவனுக்கு வேற வேலை வெட்டியே இல்லையா? ஜவர்ட்ட மட்டும் வந்து டேய் I don't care about
ஏதோ
looks.
சொல்ல வராங்க Jawhar.
ஆமா.
Jawhar, I don't care
ராஜ்மா
about looks.
வேட
I don't care about looks.
I don't want I want to borrow Mr. Gray's whip da.
So we pola.
I got whipped cream da, you want if you
I think I know why this context came up for Jawar. Maybe in a past relationship, right? He trying to get the girl to tell him he very handsome. But then she said, no, I didn't get together with you for looks. I am not into looks. It's not on my list. It has to be in the list.
I mean, think about it. ஜாவர் வந்து ஒரு மன்மத
டே அதை விடு. I'm not talking about that. I just telling in general.
It has to be in the list. அழகா இருக்கேன்னு சொல்லே ஆகணும்.
So to all
Anyways, just now what I wanted to say is, since we now already talking about this topic, right? I think our next episode should be about presentation.
I want to make this a point. Just இந்த கட்டத்தில் நான் சொல்லி ஆகணும். ஜாவரை வந்து காதலிக்கணும்னு கியூவில் நிற்கிற பெண்களுக்கு எல்லாம் இது ஒரு பாயிண்டா இருக்கட்டும். நீ அழகா இருக்க, அதனாலதான் உன்னை சூஸ் பண்ணேன்.
Actually, we can do one for Jawar, like the real life Tinder swipe left, swipe right. No, we can do,
bro.
And Jawar can choose who he like, who he don't like.
Well, yeah, I mean, in the episode, like so far, what we've sort of agreed upon is that human beings do favor looks, and
It's natural.
Yeah,
it's natural.
And we do agree that better looking people do generally have better opportunities. அதை எடுத்துக்கிறாங்களான்னு ஒரு வேற விஷயம். But at the same time, அவங்களுக்கு வந்து ஒரு on the flip side, people can get jealous and think
Yeah,
them
there are
badly.
disadvantages.
For example, good looking people get a lot of hate comments on social media just because they do a certain thing, Like, for example, like, bro, even நம்ம Tamil cinema context la, I've heard so many comments, people saying, I think, I don't know on internet or whether page varte la society la, like, Sneha, they call her Punnagai Arisi, right? I got hear so many comments like, na avalukku mattum sirukatha theriyum. I got hear a lot of comments like that before. Avalukku mattum sirukatha theriyuma. What did she fucking smiling unida?
must be Jawar da.
நீ பாரவோட சிரிச்ச மூஞ்ச பாத்திருக்கியா இல்லையா?
அவன மூஞ்ச பார்த்தா சிரிக்க தான் தோணும், not சிரிச்ச மூஞ்சி.
At least I make your day. I made your day. I made your smile.
Laughter of misery da. Like, how Prakash Raj laugh in Vasul Raja?
How do I know, sir? How do I know?
How do you know? நீ தான் பரிச்சை பேப்பர் எழுதுறியாடா? சார்.
Shut up.
Will you shut up?
I make people smile. That is my ultimate goal.
There's like nervous fear, nervous laughter, laughing out of fear. So many laughter da.
நீ தப்பு.
மூடுறா.
நீ சொல்லக்கூடாதுனே.
யாரு பப்புவா? அவதான் வேஸ்ட் ஆச்சே.
There's no movie like Vasuraja.
Yeah, absolutely.
God, I go Munna by MBBS.
Yeah, correct.
இத்துடன் இந்த பாட்காஸ்ட் முடிஞ்சிச்சு. நம்ம வந்து அடுத்த வாரம்
Speaking of, right, so இதை வந்து சொல்லி ஆகணும். Just few days ago வந்து ஒரு நாயோட birthday.
Hey, thanks for reminding மச்சான். இத கதையை நான் சொல்லி ஆகணும். ஏன்னா அந்த ஹோல் நாள் நம்ம அவன்கிட்ட பேசணும். பையன் ஒண்ணுமே சொல்லலையா?
The whole day, what? He was MIA the whole day.
Message. I was talking to him. Well,
I never disturb because he was at a relative place. I know you're at a
I didn't know. After he told me only, then I like, oh, okay. Then I put down the phone already. பையன் அங்க என்ன வேலை பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தான்னு தெரியும். So I suddenly Sharif message at 10 மணிக்கு 9 மணிக்கு, hey Jawar, happy birthday டா. ராத்திரி 9 மணிக்கு மெசேஜ் பண்றடா.
Just miss டா. இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் whole day escape பண்ணுவேன். That is your dream da, to escape during a...
No, the thing is, none of us realized it was March 27 until like 9:30, 10 p.m.
Yeah.
I didn't realize until you say.
I thought, worst part, I thought his birthday was April 27.
You even better. At least I know his birthday.
I know his birthday, but I didn't realize it was March 27.
Yeah, same. The only dates I remember, right? I don't even remember. I only look at the dates on weekdays just because I do a social media calendar for work. Weekend, right? No, nothing. It's just Saturday. It's just Sunday.
Correct. Yeah.
It is just 1 day, 2 day.
Then next day, savu.
It is like, you know, I saw a TikTok video, then a guy will ask, name the dates in the week. Oh, Monday, 2 day, 3 day, Christmas day.
Yeah, I thought there was one guy, Akunda September and Akunda, then Sunday one day.
Rabba
Yeah,
day.
that one. Yeah, the TikTok videos.
I think we should post that one in TikTok. that TikTok on our story. That was so damn funny.
So yeah, Jawad, happy birthday da.
Yes. Happy. How old are
Belated
you?
birthday.
This year?
பிறந்த நாள் வாழ்த்துக்கள்.
வயசு போகுதுடா.
Legit question or 27?
Yes.
Yeah, 27 or 27 lah.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Not bad.
Sadly, good thing is I and Bhairav are still haven't touched the 30. Sad thing is you and Sharif are there.
Yeah lah. I mean, okay lah. There's one good thing.
Yes.
Like, vayasaaga-
Retirement age coming soon.
No. My daddy got Vellamudis.
Hey, mine got brown hair already.
Yeah, mine got brown hair already.
My daddy got brown.
I straight away go to white already.
Mine is still white. Actually black. Sorry.
Even my nose hair, that day I see got one brown hair sticking out. I was like, என்னது புதுசு புதுசா வருது.
அவ்வளோ டீட்டெயில்ஸ் தேவையில்ல.
Hey, but brown is vitamin deficiency, no?
Yeah.
No, I heard brown is very stress.
No, vitamin deficiency.
நான் தான் வைட்டமின் எடுக்கிறேன்னு.
See, எனக்கு வந்து still black because I'm stress free. அந்த சிரிச்சுக்கிட்டே இருக்கேன்ல, சிரிச்ச
உனக்கு முடி.
Yeah, but really, that's the only thing I'm actually not so fussy about.
Yes.
The Vella Dadi looks quite style, so I leave it.
Salt and pepper look.
யாரு சொன்னா உன்ட்ட?
Hey, நான் கண்ணாடியை பார்க்கும்போது you look style சொன்னேன். When I said that, right, my reflection said it back to me.
Positive affirmation.
Yes.
நீ
Good
நெக்ஸ்ட் கண்ணாடி
communication.
நீ கண்ணாடி பார்க்கும்போது இந்த மாதிரி சொல்லும்போது அவன் கண்ணாடி வந்து அவன்கிட்ட என்ன தெரியுமா சொன்னோம், நீ ஒரு மயிராண்டி.
மூன் நைட் பாத்துட்டீங்களா நீங்களா?
Yeah, I know. I was going to say
I haven't seen.
let me take control. Yeah. By the way, நேயர்கள் should watch Moon Knight. It's a good show.
I'm going to watch. I was so looking forward to Moon Knight.
நீ
Because
கில்லி யூனிஃபார்ம் கழட்டி வச்சுட்டு போய் பாரு.
டேய் ஷாரி முன்னுக்கு பாரு.
Huh?
What?
He
I don't
looking
know.
forward.
பட போச்சே.